Since quite a few packages have arrived from around the world, I think it's time to open up some of these boxes and see exactly what you guys have sent me. Thanks for sending all these in. Let's open them up. All right, and here we've got our very first package from, does that say Sebastian? S-E-B-A-S-T, I think it's, yeah, Sebastian. I've actually crossed out exactly where this came from, although I'm pretty sure this was sent from within Australia. So let's open up the box and see exactly what we've got. Oh! What on earth? Is this a projector? Wait a minute. Is this actually what's supposed to be in here? Okay, like surely this is just a creative use of some old packaging. Surely there's not actually a projector in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, I think the brand of this projector or whatever, they've just sent it to me randomly. So, we've literally got it here. Do you know what? This is actually going to be useful because, spoiler alert, I'm making a video on some really old projectors that I bought for like $30. I guess this will be a good modern comparison. How about that? Oh yeah, let's pull it out of there. Come on. Try not to drop it as well. Yeah. Okay, well. Oh shit. I hope that still works. Clearly this is brand new. I had no idea this was going to be sent. Oh my god, I just break it. Okay, like, I had no idea this was coming. I've never talked to this brand before, so they've just sent it randomly. Oh my god, this actually looks like a decent projector. That's kind of crazy. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. I don't know, like, I don't really need one. But as I said, it's going to be useful for a future video that I was actually going to do. But after that, I don't know. Man, this looks really good. Never heard of this brand before. Never been in contact with them. Okay, there we go. We have a projector now, I guess. All right, and next up we have a package from a guy called Thomas, who has sent me a few things in the past. He is all the way in America, and this package has clearly come a long way. So let's see whether the contents have survived the journey. Okay, we have a very tiny Dell laptop of some kind. Oh, it's very light. I wonder why. Oh, okay, no battery. Wow, that is incredibly small. I don't think I've ever seen one, and I don't own one of these myself. All right, what else do we have in the box? We've got another one of these Dell. This one in maybe a little bit more of a dirty condition, but hey, that could be cool for a future video. This would be like, what, a 9-inch laptop perhaps? 10 or 12 maybe? That's really tiny. And it also looks like Thomas has included a charger. Wait, 5.5 volts DC? Wait, that's definitely not for those Dell laptops. Well, he's included a charger anyway, and maybe the battery. Okay, so guess there's no batteries in here. Well, that's all right. And I guess the laptops may have come out of this bubble wrap at some point. Oh well, either way, thank you, Thomas. Very much appreciated. Alrighty, and next up we have another package from Thomas. This one, a little worse for wear though. So I hope there was nothing fragile in it. Apparently there's a description of there being a laptop inside. So we will see whether that has survived the shipping. Okay, it looks like there's a little more bubble wrap than in previous times when it comes to Thomas sending me some packages. Anyway, we have what looks to be a laptop inside of here. Inside this FedEx bag. Almost there. And it looks like, first of all, we have an old Chromebook. Well, that could make for a cool video in the future. And next, there's another laptop in here. This one being an even larger Chromebook. Okay, I've never seen a Chromebook this big before. And it looks like that the public school this belonged to it has its name literally etched right into the casing. I can't say I've ever seen that before either. And next up, we have a package sent by Gary in Western Australia. He did actually email me a while ago to say he was going to send something over. I can't quite remember what he said, so it's going to be a good reveal for both of us. Well, Gary, you've done an excellent job packaging this thing, I must say that. Yeah, it's a... don't think it was going to break in transit. Ooh, we have some discs. Very cool. And we also got, oh my god, there's so much bubble wrap. I'll be sure to reuse this, by the way. This is a MacBook or something? MacBook Air, I think he said. Ooh. We're getting there. Oh my god, you did a really good job packaging this, and there's even more bubble wrap. That is incredibly well packaged. Oh, there we go. All right, and here we have what looks to be a 13-inch MacBook Air. I can't remember what condition Gary said it was in. I'm pretty sure it was the battery didn't work or that either the thing works fine. I can't remember. Anyway, that'll make for a cool video in the future. I don't think I've ever covered one of these MacBook Airs before. I've covered the very first MacBook Air, which happened to be 13-inch as well, but not one of these more recent ones. Awesome. Thanks for sending it over, Gary. Oh, and it also looks like Gary has included some little MagSafe 2 chargers. That's very much welcome. You can never have enough power adapters lying around. All right, and here we've got a little package all the way from Ireland. From Subne? I'm sorry, I can't quite pronounce that name. I've never heard it before. The description is a Nintendo DSi? A Nintendo DSi. Okay, we've got a power cable, or actual charging cable. That's nice. And we've got, well, I guess this is the DSi. Oh, it's been many years since I've owned one of these. I no longer own a DSi. I guess I did many years ago when I used to collect video games. All right. Does it work? It will probably power on. Of course it powers on. Yeah, of course, because DSs basically have battery life that never ends. Awesome. Okay. It seems to work. Maybe that'll make for a cool video in the future. I can't say I have used one of these in recent years. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for sending it over. And last of all, we have a package from eBay, apparently. Is this something I bought for a video? I genuinely don't remember. Or is this something, clearly, or maybe it's not something someone sent me. Either way, let's open it up and see exactly what it is. It could be a bit of a spoiler for a future video, I must say. If it is actually something for a future video. What's in here, I don't exactly know. But once again, it seems fairly well packaged. If only I could get into the package, you can see exactly what's in here. Oh, a Dell charger. Wait a minute, is this a... Oh, this is a Dell XPS 13. Actually, I might be wrong. This might not be a 13-inch Dell, and oh god, the plastic is melting. Oh, that's nasty. I did buy this off of eBay. I do remember now. Yeah. I can almost lift it up by the stickiness alone. That's probably not a good sign. But yeah, it's a nice cool color, blue. It's also quite strong feeling, you know, it's got a nice metal frame perhaps. Apart from the stickiness, honestly, doesn't seem too bad. Oh, yep, and here it is. Okay, it's a Dell XPS M1530, so a 15-inch laptop. Wow, it feels very premium. Like, it's got like a metal finish or something. It's just a shame about the melting plastic. Anyway, you'll see this in a future video.
Well, there we go. A good haul thanks to some generous viewers. And do any of these devices actually work though? I mean, some of these appear to be in reasonable condition, so I do have some hope. Let's start with the MacBook Air, which appears fine from the outside. It's a little bit lighter than normal, so I'd be guessing that the battery has been removed. And once plugged into the included MagSafe adapter, does it show any signs of life? It sure does. However, it seems to get stuck on the loading screen and never fully boots. Will a PRAM reset change anything? At the very least, the system now plays an audible boot chime. This didn't help it boot up, sadly. I'm sure it can be fixed, and while I've got the laptop here, I might as well open it up, revealing the internals, which appear to be in good shape, minus the missing battery. It's got a genuine Apple solid-state drive, and the logic board appears to be free from liquid damage. How about these tiny Dell laptops, which sadly don't use the standard 19.5 volt Dell power supplies? The power light comes on, but nothing else happens. How about the other unit? How did it lose so many keys? And just like the first laptop, the power light comes on, but nothing else happens. Perhaps they need a battery installed to actually turn on. How about an old Chromebook? This doesn't seem to work though. Even through 2 different power sources using the correct USB port, it doesn't draw any current and shows no signs of life. Maybe the projector will be functional. At this point, I still wasn't sure if it was brand new or not. Let's plug it in and see what happens. And would you look at that, it actually turns on. The sender, named Sebastian, seems to have actually left his account logged in, so I'll be sure to give this thing a factory reset. Thank you to everyone that has sent in packages. I really do appreciate it, and I will do my best to incorporate some of these devices into my future videos. If you'd like to send me any packages, my Parcel Collect address is in the description below and on the About page of my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you'd like your name in the credits of my videos and a few other perks, please consider becoming a channel member. Have a nice day.